Fist, bringing it straight from our review, because that's what I do. Just got back from the movie Don John. I thought that was a movie. That movie was really good. So anyways, I wanted to show you this 5-star on foot. Somebody was saying, oh, Fisticuffs, why don't you get a 5-star on foot? Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, I've been having fun with this game. You know what I like about this game? I could play it whenever I want and enjoy myself. I try not to... See, this is the game... This is the game that should last you a couple years, at least a year or two. And I know there's a lot of microtransactions, and you know, I'm not really down for all the microtransactions. I really don't care about that. But anyways, I'm using this four-wheeler, and I was like, let me get down with these. I did a lot of the missions, and I'm getting close to being done. So you know, I'm just doing some of this stuff. Just you know, see, you get the RPGs after you do the missions. You unlock certain things like the RPG, the AA-12, the LMGs, and the Gatling gun. I haven't got the Gatling gun yet. You know, the one you carry on your sidearm. I haven't got that one yet, but you'll notice here that like I went. The reason I went on top of this mountain. This is the mountain that's adjacent to the army base. I was seeing if I could snipe, you know, and like kind of see what was going on, but for some reason the scope doesn't see like the characters moving on the base. So I wound up here, and then if you shoot some of the military dudes, then for some reason the police come out, and the military doesn't send up its military helicopters up against you, which, you know, I found is pretty weird. But anyways, I was like, yo, let me go ahead and battle this. Blew a tire on my ATV. I was like, let me just battle on top of this mountain. I thought it was pretty cool. Sun setting. 5-star. Get down. Let's go ahead. Let's get nasty. Let's get nasty. Running with the AK-47 silencer and my RPGs. I should have broke out some other stuff, but then I was having fun. I was just like shooting the dudes that are hanging off the helicopter. And then, like, come on, you got the nerve to send a rope down? Like, yeah, man, I'm gonna tear these dudes up that are coming down on the rope. This is the fun part, just killing these guys left and right. I haven't unlocked the parachute yet. I'm like, get out of here. But I haven't unlocked the... And here's the thing. Here's the thing about GTA 5. You know, people say... I was trying to climb the rope, see if I can go up the rope. I don't think you can go up the rope. But here's the thing about GTA 5. No matter how many times you try to kill cops, or you have a real life situation in this game, you know, like people say, oh, you know, people go out and take this fantasy game and go kill people. I haven't seen one time where the cops lose against you. I mean, literally, there's only one time that I think, and still, they come out for us. Like, you blow up one chopper, then they send like 3 of them. So at the end of the game, at the end game, you will always lose. And it's funny, like I was like driving really fast in this game and blowing shit up and killing everybody, and I'm like saying to myself, we were trying to rush the movies, and I'm like driving 75, 80, and I'm going, like, GTA gets in your mind, like, if you gotta be somewhere and you're like playing this game to the last minute and you gotta go somewhere, don't do it to yourself. Because then all of a sudden, it's like, you go in GTA mode when you're in your car, and you have to know the difference between fantasy and reality. Obviously, you're not going to do stupid stuff, but I can see where some people might snap, and, not snap, but, like, get reality confused with fantasy. But I think GTA puts a very clear message, and when I showed on the Fisticuffs channel, like, you know, I didn't intend to... I hijacked a 747, and I'm going to talk about that in the other video on my Fist channel, and I was trying to get those 2 helicopters to collide, but what I've noticed about GTA is they always show you losing at the end, so they make it a point. I mean, they do have a lot of subliminal messages, and they have a lot of political opinions, and they have a right to that. You know, it's a freedom of speech in this country, but they don't go over the line on a lot of stuff. And I'm going to talk about that in my Fisticuffs video. If you haven't seen it, go over to that channel. But like here, I'm on top of a mountain, and there's 3 helicopters, you know, coming at me with paratroopers repelling down from ropes. And no matter how many times, you know, even if you have an AK-47 rocket launcher, the cops are going to keep coming and coming and coming. and you're gonna lose. At the end of the game, they will find you and they will kill you. So no matter how much you think, like, here's the thing about it. People like, they'll play the scenario a billion times. It's almost like war games when the computer is trying to figure out how to blow up everybody with nuclear bombs, and they plays checker against itself and loses and shit, and it's like, you cannot win at the end. And it's the same thing about this game. That's what I like about it. The game shows you that no matter what, you're gonna die one way or the other. You're gonna fall off the mountain like I just did here, or you're gonna get killed by the cops. So that should be like, should tell you that at least Rockstar is making a point to say, look, it's okay to get 5 stars in fantasy and have a good time, but at the end of the day, if you try to do this in the real life, you're gonna get fucked up. Anyways, get the fuck out of here.